name is Jennifer and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a palette review for you guys. I feel like it's been a second since I've done one of these, so I'm excited to get back into that. The palette I will be reviewing today is the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. I just ordered it from the Ulta website. It literally arrived at my door today and I'm very excited to try this because this is their third Zodiac palette. I have their other two and I have reviews and swatches and tutorials on both of these. And I absolutely love them, so I'm very excited to try the third one in the series. It looks amazing from Instagram so far, so let's just dig into this. So in this palette, like all the other palettes, it comes in like this paper sleeve. If I can get it out, comes in this paper sleeve. I usually just lose the paper sleeve, so here's what the palette looks like. It is a 25 color eyeshadow and 1 highlighter palette. And when you open it, this is what the inside looks like. So zooming in just a little bit, you can see that all of these shimmers are kind of striped and this sort of like galaxy look. That is very different from their other palettes, and that is one of the reasons why I really wanted to try this one, because of how different the shimmers look, and the highlighter in the middle is what that is. So I want to compare real quick to the other ones. I'm not going to swatch these. I just want to show you guys what the other ones look like. So this is the first Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics. As you can see, these shimmers don't have any sort of like tiger stripe to them or anything like that. And the second one is the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Love Signs palette. And this is what that one looks like. So here are the two side by side. And as you can see, the color schemes are a little bit different. This one is more of like a purpley color scheme, a lot of random colors. This one is more warm with just like a tinge of blue. And I have loved both of these palettes. I like using them at home. They are just like a little bit big for travel, so I never bring them for travel. But these shimmers are amazing, so pigmented. They apply best with your fingers or a wet brush. And then the mattes are very pigmented, which is why it probably looks like I haven't used the palettes as much, just because you dip into it a little bit and it just like is so pigmented on both the mattes and the shimmers. So I'm hoping this one has the same result. So enough with the other two palettes, done with that. Let's just jump into this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start swatching these all on my arm. I am just dipping my fingers in here and swatching them on my arm. My arm is probably very dry because it's winter, so no foundation, no primers, not even lotion on my arm, and I'm just swiping this on with my fingers. I'm not, pressing super hard or anything like that. I want to be honest with you about these colors. I'm just starting with one matte, one shimmer that belongs to one name, and then moving my way around the circle and ending with the highlighter. So I'm hoping this is showing up well on camera. Okay, so that is all the swatches. You can tell I haven't done this in a while because my swatch game was not good. But I wanted to sort of zoom in and just show you guys more close up what they look like. So in my opinion, so the shimmers have swatched amazingly as I have expected. All of their shimmers always perform amazingly. I've never been disappointed with their shimmers. But in my opinion, some of the mattes swatched kind of not as well as the other palettes did. So for example, like this one I think was really bad. It like lost its pigmentation, very soon. Like this pink one wasn't very good either, and this sort of like greenish one. So the mattes I think are okay. I don't think they're gonna be like, the worst things in the world or anything like that, but the other ones have just been so amazing that I am a little bit hesitant on the matte colors on this one. What I am happy to see though is that they have like a range of more natural neutral colors and then just like a pop of color on the top. So I think this palette is going to be more versatile than the other palettes. Hopefully the matte performs great. So let's just try these on the eyes now. So I feel like with the other two palettes, when I did these, I did halo eyes, so I'm going to keep with that trend. I am going to take this purple matte color right here, and I am going to take that and dab it on the inner and outer corners of my eyes. Kind of bring it into the middle, up on the crease a little bit, but this is going to be sort of the bottom part of my halo. Okay, so first impressions, I did not get any fallout, but the pan itself, I don't know if you can tell, it does like have quite a bit of fallout when you dip into the pan, which is consistent with the other two palettes. So I always, with these palettes, take care to like knock my brush off, otherwise you probably will get fallout around your eyes, but so far it is working pretty well. Next, I'm going to take this matte pink that is in the palette, and I'm going to go ahead and start blending out the top of that. And I'm going to use multiple colors to blend this out, so I'm just starting with this one. So last, I'm going to take this peach color right here and blend that right on top of the pink as well. Hopefully this will give me a nice gradient and blowout from the purple and the orange. So what I'm going to do now is with the combinations of those three colors, I'm just going to go back in and do a little bit of building up. So doing some more blending, packing down some more of that purple, just because I want it to be a little more vibrant. Okay, so I wanted to zoom you guys in so you could see better like what the colors look like and the blend. I feel like it took some time to pack it on, but I feel like the colors have blended extremely well. And of course, look at this. No fallout. I have not brushed any of it off, so I am quite impressed with this. I feel like the other palettes might have just been a hair more pigmented, but I am loving the blendability of these shadows, so I will take that trade-off any day. So next, to cut my crease for that sort of halo tornado-y eye look, I am going to go ahead and use this BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Concealer. I really like this concealer for cutting my crease because it comes in a tube, so it's like insanely easy to work with. The top of the tube is flat, and so it's easy to use that as like a palette for you to dip your brush into. So I'm just creating a tornado shape where it's like a wider halo on the top and then coming down into like a funnel near the bottom of my eyes. So this has basically turned into kind of a sunset look. I'm going to go ahead and take this purple shimmer right here and then this orange shimmer right here. And I'm going to take a combination of these two. I'm going to use the purple and pack this in on the outer edges of this funnel tornado thing. And then I'm going to use the orange to pack that into the middle. So hopefully that will give me a very nice gradient. Just so I didn't want the whole center to be the same color. So these shimmers worked pretty well. However, because these shimmers are striped, I'll show you, especially like this orange that I was using. It is kind of like an orange and silver stripe. So as I was packing this onto the center of my eye, I could tell that if I dipped my brush, depending on where I dipped my brush, the color payoff would be a little bit different because it would be like more silvery or more orange. So I feel like these would be great for just like using a finger and blending it all over the eyelids for like a nice uniform shimmery color. Just because most of these are striped with something a little bit lighter, it just feels like, it's not a true orange shimmer or it's not a true red shimmer. Everything becomes a little bit lighter just because they're striped with lighter colors. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the colors that I use on the top of my eyelids and I am just smoking out the bottoms of my eyes, kind of reflecting that look on the top, but just the matte colors. Okay, so that wraps up the eye portion of this look. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face and then pop on the highlight that is in there in a second. So I will show you that. Be right back. Okay, so now that I am done with the rest of my face, I'm just missing highlighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a highlighting fluffy brush and just dust it in here. Okay. Did you see this? Did you see? This is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and just take a little bit on my pinky as well and just pop it into the inner corners of my eyes to brighten it up. It is very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, you guys. So that finishes my tutorial and swatches with the new Zodiac Crystal Palette from BH Cosmetics. I think I've talked through most of it as I was doing the tutorial. In summary, the highlight is freaking amazing. And then the colors, even though they didn't swatch all that well, especially the mattes, they did blend beautifully, and as long as you knock out your brush, it doesn't give you any fallout. And so it is giving like very beautiful color, and the shimmers, while the stripes are very pretty like in the pan, I kind of wish that they were solid in the other palettes, just because it was more predictable when you were brushing on color. You knew exactly what color you were going to get. But the formula itself is still amazing. I mean, the shimmer, the pigment, and yeah. Love the formula as always. And I would definitely recommend this palette, especially they're like $20, you guys. And BH Cosmetics or Ulta always has a code for these because it's non-prestige, so I would definitely recommend picking this up. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!